Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mon and I'm a marine life illustrator and small business owner, and today we're going to pack a few orders. So we have a few to pack, and then we're also going to use my new printer, which I'm so excited about because at the moment for all my international orders I have to use my A4 printer to print out the customs declaration form, and I would just love it all to be in one printer. So I've signed up for the eParcel account, which allows me to have the little A5 square label, which is going to be such a game changer because then I won't have to print out a whole A4 page with the customs declaration form and then put it in its little A4 bag and then stick it onto the parcel, which actually takes me so much time, especially when I have a lot of international orders. So this is literally going to change the game for me. So I'll show you how all of that works. I'm testing one order first to see what happens and if it actually makes the A5 size label. So I have just tested my eParcel account and it all looks like it is working. So let's see what happens. So now I'm just gonna let the printer print all the labels out, and it is so satisfying them all being the same size. And I absolutely love this printer. It prints out so fast. It was quite expensive compared to my old one, but you know what, it was so worth it just because it prints it out perfectly. After some trial and error, I have found that my printer actually does work and it prints perfectly. So when I first turned it on, it was just printing it half the way on the little square, so it was getting cut off, and then I wasted like a whole bunch of paper. That always happens when you get a new printer. But now it is all nice and aligned and I'm very happy with it. And after I finished printing out all these lovely labels, I actually ordered them in the same order that they are on my Shopify store, so that when I go to pack your orders, it's easy for me to check which order I'm packing, and then also it's the exact same one on the store. So it's a lot more organized for me when I'm packing your orders. And then I go through the list of orders and I read all the names and I write every single person that's made an order a personalized note. And you may be thinking, Mon, that is a lot of time to take to do this extra step. But yes, I am still a small business, so it's still viable for me to do this. And I still have, time in the day to do this. And yes, maybe it takes me a little bit longer to do this rather than just having a pre-written, printed out note. But honestly, it's worth it to me, especially when I see you guys repost it onto your stories and I see that you're excited about your order and I see that little note that I took the extra, 10 seconds to write. It is worth it for me. And if you're a small business too, you should definitely be doing this because a little handwritten note can go a very long way, trust me. So now I check my Shopify store and I see what needs to be packed. So she has ordered the Cetaceans buff in black and the Remix Gator in blue. And this is my new packaging. I am obsessed with it. I chose a glossy coat so it's waterproof. And then I just peel the little sticky thing off and I put the shipping label on and it's ready to go. And then the next order that I have to pack is also another Cetaceans buff. So I just fold that up, and then she's also ordered new mast tamers, so the humpback whale one and also the whale shark one. So I pack those up and then I put them in my favorite little packaging, stick the label on, and then that one is also ready to go and be sent out into the world. And then I press fulfill, and this fulfills the order on my website and it takes away the product that needed to be fulfilled, so all my stock is balanced. So now I'm just packing another order of stickers. These are my favorite stickers ever with the crayfish on it. And then I just peel the label, stick it on, and then it's ready to be sent. This is pretty much what a day in my life looks like. I wake up in the morning, I pack some orders, and in here I'm just going through the drawers and picking out stickers for more orders. And I actually need to order some more because I am running low, especially on the seahorse stickers. and then I just pretty much go through the list of orders and pack them all. And since I've got all my little notes already written out, it's so easy for me to just add the note and then pack the order, because before I would pack the order and then write the note, and I found that my workflow was a lot slower doing it that way rather than doing them before I pack the orders. A lot of people don't enjoy packing their orders themselves, but I do, because it makes me feel like, I'm being productive in the day, and I haven't really wanted to outsource the packing of the orders because I really enjoy packing the orders. I did have a girl a few months ago when I was living at my old house helping me, and it was so good to have an extra set of hands. But at the moment, I have moved to this new place. I'm in a whole new town. So I don't really know anyone here yet. I'm just doing things by myself at the moment. And that's fine. Like, I'm enjoying it. And, Sam helps me sometimes when it is getting a bit too crazy. So here are all my orders. And look how pretty they all look in a big pile of blue. And then I actually decided that I wanted to decorate my printer because it was looking a little bit bland. It just looked like a fridge to me, just like a white box. And I wanted it to be cute and pretty like my old printer that you can see in the corner there. So I'm just sticking some stickers on there. Here's my Port Jackson shark, a little conch shell, and then a baby tiny little wee seahorse. The weather actually started to take a turn for the worst, and we had the most amount of rain that had been recorded in the last few years. There was actually flash floods. This is the entire bottom level of our house, and you can see the water is just rushing right in through the garage door, and we had to drive and get some sandbags, and it was absolutely pouring down. I couldn't even get into town because the whole road was flooded.
So I have to get out of the car now.
There was a river flowing down our property. This isn't even the worst of it. This was the beginning, and then I had to stop recording because everything in the house was floating and it was becoming a bit of a hazard, especially the water reaching up to the power points. This is a river going straight from our lawn into the ocean. It almost just becomes one thing, which is crazy. And then this is me opening the front door and there's just a river there, and it is so muddy now. It's all kind of dried up, but yeah, it was pretty hectic, and we spent the last few days cleaning. So I think I'm gonna end the video there. As you guys saw, things got a little bit crazy with the flood. The entire bottom floor was just absolutely soaked. I'm filming now a few days after, so everything's pretty dry and cleaned up a little bit more. We're still waiting for the higher fan so we can just dry the floor, because the floor was literally floating. Like, when you stepped on the floor, it was like up in the water floating. So yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and maybe got some insight into what I do during my working day. And remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.